Hi guys, welcome to Easy Peasy Gardening. I am your gardener friend Ruchi, and today we are going to plant these scented geranium. So scented geranium, as you can tell, it's really scented. I just brought these cuttings and it is so fragrant. Without touching the leaves, I can feel, I can smell the fragrance. It's really fragrant. And it gets these very tiny white flowers once it is mature. So before I get into the propagation details, I want to show you how to take the cuttings. So here is a mature scented geranium plant, and it has this big stem and at the bottom, and all these shoots growing up, and on the top there are these flower shoots. Now, if you look at these flower shoots, they are really thin. So you don't want to take these flower shoots. Like some people may say that, oh, okay, I'll just cut this and plant it. It has a node here, and it should grow. Uh, Most of the times, these flower shoots don't have any leaves or anything. They are just the flowers. So it's not a good idea to take these flower shoots. So you can see that from the node from where these flower shoots are growing, anything above this node is not a good idea to take. For example, here, from this node, anything above this you don't want to take. And then similarly, if you look at a leaf like this leaf, you know you don't want to just break that and use that as a cutting, because you may think, oh, it is thick enough. But if you look at this stem, there are no nodes in it. So nodes are the places from where the leaves grow and the roots grow. So you can't just take this stem that, oh, it is about 6 inches long and it is thick enough, so I'll take this. So that will also not grow. So you want to take a stem like this, in which there are multiple nodes. You want at least 1 or 2 nodes to go inside the soil, and it is thick enough. It is about probably 3 millimeter thick, so it is thick enough. So that's the kind of stem you want to take. So you probably want to cut it at this point, and then this stem, including this, may be a good choice. Actually, even that is not a good choice, because this, it has only one node, it has only 2 nodes. So you want to cut it even below this. So maybe so you want to cut it maybe at this point, and then you have this node and this node and the third node up here. So just make sure that the stem has at least 3 nodes, and in that 1 or 2 nodes go inside the soil when you propagate, and one node stays, at least one node stays up, and at least one node goes in the soil. If 2 nodes go in the soil, that's fine too, or if the 2 nodes stay above the soil, that's fine too. So basically that's the whole idea, that don't take these flower shoots for propagation. Don't take a cutting in which there are no nodes. There should be at least 3 nodes, and they should be thick enough. And it is like regular geranium, it is really hardy to grow. So I'm going to, so this is the place, this is a node from where the leaf is growing. So this is the point that should go inside the soil. So although it has been cut here, it doesn't seem like that there is a node here. So either you can cut it here, or because already the callus has formed, so I don't want to again injure it, I'm going to just plant it as it is. It's really a hardy plant, so it should grow pretty quickly. So in this container I have good potting soil mix, and it has a lot of compost, cocoa peat and perlite. So cocoa peat to retain the moisture, perlite to drain the water, and compost for nutrition. So I'm just putting it in here, and I'll put it in a shaded area where it stays warm and moist, and then once it settles down a bit, maybe in a week or so, I'll move it out in uh, indirect sunlight area. You don't, because it's just a cutting, so you don't want to put it in direct sun, although the scented geranium likes full sun, but not very harsh sun. So morning sun is good, but for cutting you don't want to put it in direct sun. So I'll keep it inside, and as it starts to grow, I'll keep you posted. So I planted a stem of it in about 2 months ago, and in 2 months this has grown phenomenally. And it the leaves, they are so fragrant. Rub your hand on it and then smell it. It is so fragrant, and I think that's why it is called rose geranium. It's really beautiful. I'm waiting to see the flowers in this plant. It smells so nice. It was just one stick, and all this growth has happened in last 2 months. Although it is winter time, it is still growing very nicely. I have put it in a sunny area. For first 1 month it was in a shaded area under the tree where it gets indirect light, and then after that I have now put it in a sunny place, and it's doing extremely well. So our scented geranium has started to bloom. It's very tiny white flowers with purple purple shades in the middle. So basically in 6 months, from a stem to this about 2 feet tall plant, and it has started to bloom. So I would say that it is really easy to grow this scented geranium, and it is so fragrant, and the leaves are really plush. They have these bristles on it, which makes it plush, and the flowers also, they look very nice, and it's really a hardy plant. It's just like normal geranium. So that's about it. I hope this video was useful to you. If you have any questions, leave a comment and I'll try to answer as soon as possible. If you like this video, press the like button and subscribe to our channel. And I'll see you next time. Happy gardening. Bye.